Thanks for joining us. I'm Philip Coleman.
And I'm Lynn Brooks. We begin tonight looking at the Highlands homicide case in Tuscaloosa that will be 3 weeks old this weekend. WVUA's Jennifer Edwards sat down with the lead investigator in the case earlier today and joins us live with the very latest in tonight's top story. Jennifer.
Tuscaloosa Metro Homicide Unit Captain Lloyd Baker says they always want to solve a crime like this one in the first 48 hours, but he says that doesn't always tend to be the case. Baker says sometimes the more difficult homicides take longer.
We've laid the foundation for the investigation as far as canvassing, interviews, crime scene work, and now we are basically waiting for the most part on the evidence.
Baker says the evidence is being processed by the best labs the department could utilize.
With the technology available to us today, it's hard to touch something and not leave DNA. The FBI lab is looking at our trace evidence, hair and fiber. We have the Department of Forensic Science in Alabama doing the DNA. They're one of the best in the country. And we also have the city of Tuscaloosa doing our fingerprint work.
But Baker says these things take time.
Unfortunately, this is not CSI where we get the results of our test back in an hour. Sometimes a DNA test could take months, and that can be a hindrance to a case, but that's just life as it is in the homicide business. You have to wait on evidence to be processed. You're in line behind other cases. Sometimes you can get bumped up to the front of the line, but it's still going to take a while.
Baker says in the meantime, they're continuing to interview people of interest and meet with the former FBI profiler.
We've gone over more details as we found out from the crime scene, and he's standing by the original profile, so we are working off of that.
He believes the suspect may be young, lives near the crime scene, was able to walk to and from the crime scene, and is familiar with the area. The profile also says the suspect showed an extreme lack of criminal sophistication and would likely be showing extreme behavioral changes following the crime. But investigators stress no one should be excluded as a suspect because of what the profile says.
The governor has also issued a $5,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest in this case. Baker says more could be added to this amount soon. If you know anything about this case, you can call Crime Stoppers. It's 205-752-STOP. Philip?
All right, thanks, Jennifer. Sunday will be the last day on the job for Tuscaloosa County Sheriff Ted Sexton. Sexton is leaving to be head of Homeland Security for the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office. The governor's office says that the governor will take community recommendations and self-nominations, conduct interviews, and then name a replacement. Governor Bentley says that he hopes to make this decision sooner rather than later, and that person will serve the remainder of Sexton's term, which will be up for re-election in November 2014.
Tuscaloosa resident and community leader Howard Garrison has passed away. Friend and former co-worker Joe Duckworth Sr. told WVUA Garrison had over 35 years in the Tuscaloosa real estate market. He served as president of the Alabama Association of Realtors and the Tuscaloosa Association of Realtors, and also served on the board of directors of the National Association of Realtors. In the Tuscaloosa community, Garrison served as president of the Rotary Club of Tuscaloosa, also chairman of the board of the Chamber of Commerce and head of United Way. Garrison is the father of Tuscaloosa City Councilman Lee Garrison. Arrangements have been made for Monday. On your Health Watch tonight, CrossFit and the caveman diet. With spring break and summer right around the corner, some people want to start slimming down and shed those winter pounds.
And in today's on-demand world, we like for things to happen fast. There are always new exercise and diet plans out there, and right now the combination of CrossFit and the paleo diet is receiving a lot of attention, including right here in Alabama. CrossFit training is a group fitness program that relies on high intensity, and a lot of people pair the so-called caveman diet with it to achieve even faster results and a healthier lifestyle.
You're doing things that you never thought you could do. You're lifting weight that you never thought you could lift, and you're seeing results within weeks, and you're building weight within weeks, and it's just like you feel really good about yourself.
I also struggle with migraines like 4 or 5 times a week. when I started eating paleo. I haven't had one since then. So it does, help a lot of times with that kind of stuff, and with autoimmune disorders. It's been known to help arthritis, type 2 diabetes. It just makes you healthier, and for all of us women, it definitely cuts with weight loss. It's huge with weight loss.
And there are several CrossFit locations in Tuscaloosa. And as far as the paleo diet goes, you can find most of those foods at most any grocery store. It's a competition intended to bring out the inner soldier in everyone.
And it's in Tuscaloosa for the weekend. The Brave Soldier Challenge was created to give athletic enthusiasts, CrossFitters, military personnel, and mud runners alike the opportunity to compete on a level playing field. The event, designed to test athletic endurance, strength, and agility while attracting all levels of athletes looking for a challenge obstacle course race. Comprised of 2 stages, the first focuses on muscular endurance, such as tire flips, weighted carries, stationary rowing, and a mile sprint, among other things. Stage 2 is all about speed and agility, and it consists of obstacle courses.
Every city we've been to, the feedback after the event has been overwhelming. People have come down, they've seen it, and they all say, kind of, boy, I can't wait for you to come back next year.
The Brave Soldier Challenge benefits Tuscaloosa Parks and Recreation Authority Playgrounds for Tuscaloosa effort, as well as the Wounded Warrior Project.